It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Assassin's Creed Shadows. We have to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because it seems that the haters will not be getting their wish with this one. Now, as you all know, back when Ubisoft confirmed that Shadows will be set in feudal Japan and will introduce Yusuke as a playable character, the internet set ablaze. Instantly, they called for a boycott of the company. They said that Ubisoft was intentionally disrespecting Japan's culture. They had some who even believed that the studio should be prosecuted. They had an idiot over there in Japan. He brought it up to the Diet, which is the same as the Congress that we have over here. And he wanted to talk about the matter, but they told him, look, we're talking about politics and you're talking about a video game. We're talking about serious matters and you're talking about toys. That's right, a fictional story. Now, many would try and convince you that it's not about Yusuke, his skin color, but we all know what it is. That's why I called it out a few months ago. I understood what was going on. It's almost as if people just has a problem anytime a black person is introduced to anything. Despite Nio being the main character of the story, who is the assassin of the Assassin's Creed game. I don't know. I guess we can't even be featured. Now, today, we have some numbers. Those people wanted this game to fail. However, they are about to be very disappointed. This is coming from PCGamer.com. It is titled Assassin's Creed Shadows hits 2 million players, putting it on track to be the series' most successful game yet. Let's get into this. Assassin's Creed Shadows just hit another milestone, putting just a katana slash away from becoming the biggest game in the series. Putting it just a katana slash away from becoming the biggest game in the series. I'm sorry. All right. Where are we going at? Just 3 days after its release date, Assassin's Creed Shadows has hit yet another milestone and has passed 2 million players, according to Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed Shadows has now surpassed the launches of Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. Shadows has already sailed past the 1 million player mark in its first 24 hours, easily breaking Assassin's Creed Valhalla record. To put that into perspective, when Valhalla released in 2020, Ubisoft claimed it was its biggest PC launch ever. That's right. 5 years later, Shadows seem to have eclipsed even that. Whoa! Ain't that about something? This record-breaking wave of players at launch is thanks to the part of the fact that Ubisoft didn't wait to release Shadows on Steam. Valhalla didn't arrive on Steam until a full 2 years after its original release. That may explain why Valhalla has far fewer players on Steam than Shadows, Odyssey, and Origins. All right, what else they got to say? At the time of writing, Shadows' all-time peak concurrent player count on Steam is hovering around 60,000 players, within spitting distance of Odyssey's record of 62,000 players, but far beyond Origins' 41,000 players and Valhalla 15,000 players. If Shadows continues to attract new players at this rate, it could pass Odyssey's record in a matter of days. In fact, Shadows is on track to be one of the biggest game releases of the year. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was held as a hit earlier this year and took 2 weeks to hit 2 million players. Wow. A milestone that Shadows reached in just a few days. Wow. So right now we have a big launch here, an extremely big launch here. I mean, if you think about it like this, people wanted it to fail, but yet it is straight up shining, stunting on them haters, man. Straight stunning on those haters. I feel like what those haters fails to realize is, while they are concerned about the main characters and who's in it and who they're playing as. Many people are more concerned with a good game. Like Black Myth Wukong. That was an incredible game, man. God of War, Ragnarok, God of War 2018, Devil May Cry 5, you know what I'm saying? Star Wars, those two Star Wars games, Jedi Survivor, and I forgot the name of the other one. But people want a good game. That's all they want. All these politics that these YouTubers and random people online is trying to put into this, it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. They feel that Yuasuke was going to take the spotlight from Nayo. No, 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 no. It was never going to be that way. When you look at the cover of Assassin's Creed Shadows, Nayo is in the front, indicating that Yuasuke will be backing her up. I don't know why that wasn't obvious to a lot of people. It's almost as if they are intentionally missing it, but I figured it out the moment that I watched anything related to Assassin's Creed Shadows. I understood that Yuasuke wasn't going to be the main character. He was going to be that help that every protagonist needs. That's it. It's kind of like Onimusha. Part 4, I believe part 4. That guy had help. A lot of it. You was able to play as 4 different characters throughout that game. And I loved it for that. And one of those characters, even though it was set in feudal Japan, wasn't even Japanese. He was a tall, blind, white guy. And his gameplay was awesome. You feel what I'm saying here? So the lesson that everybody needs to learn from this all is, maybe you should focus on the game actually being good instead of what's in it. That is easy to do. Instead of being concerned about a playable character, you should be more worried on if the game is going to deliver action, story, visuals, right? All of that. When I play a video game, that is what I'm looking for. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of games out there that I'd enjoyed without a great story. As long as the hack and slash was good, I was satisfied. So at the end of the day, all we're looking for is a good game. And Assassin's Creed Shadows so far seem to have accomplished that title. Now I'm your boy. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end, help you part that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that big number of 10,000 subscribers. So I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know, how do you feel about these 2 million players after 48 hours for Assassin's Creed Shadows? And also, tell me, do you believe going forward that people are going to be looking for a good game instead of what's in it? And don't forget, laissez le bon temps rouler. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.